Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Will Reichert is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11, 24.
Lawrence starting with a throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, easy route. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Rip, 23. Stop.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Ready, ready.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got a man left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
11, Agate. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
13, Lou.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down carry for Jones. And they'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Running a screen now for Jones. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, Rob.
They go play action. Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hey.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, easy. Route. Still.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Go. 13, move. Here we go.
Hand off to Tootin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
again here with Tootin. He's got it in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Vikings 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
Ty Felton here to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Buying some time left. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
McCarthy to throw it. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now give it to Mason. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Going on third, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
30 left. Hey, Lion.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
On red. Hey, Silver.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Looking underneath. It's Jones. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43. Again, McCarthy to throw. That's a man, Justin Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another throw here for McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And It's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and goal for McCarthy. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Red on red. Soka, hot. Silver.
The pitch is to Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
11, hey, go.
Second down, give to Tootin. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
11 yards. It's second down.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Makes the catch. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Great job.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Rip, 23.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hey, easy. Down. Here we go.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A 4-yard
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Hey, tomato.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Jones once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Will Reichard to kick off for
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, darn, this is hot.
Lawrence in the pistol. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ralph, hey, son, here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Takes it through the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43.
All right, let's go. Son, this side is hot. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On red.
Tootin headed left. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence looking to throw. Headed out right. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Decent 24.
Tootin with it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Okay, ready.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Fred on red. Red.
Trying to run it in, ETN. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Silver.
ETN again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. Hey.
Now Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
13 Lou.
For the Jaguars.
13
First
Lou.
down.
Lou. Hot.
First down throw, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Vikings get there, they're going to win this round. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
11.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Ginger, Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Red on red.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
On red. Son,
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He connects downfield. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
11.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Dose of the hurry up here.
Gun. Gun,
2
gun.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Sink right.
At the 11-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by a very unlucky 13. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, so...
Back to the air, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
11, Agate. Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
30 left. It's hot.
Here he is to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
27. Jaguars 20. Logan Cook to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Felton now to return this. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Running right, this is Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give to Jones, right side. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jones gets it.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So not a good moment for discipline, but fortunately for them, it's not going to reset the chains. It's still 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Setting up to pass. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.